David sat quietly in his classroom, his head lowered over his notebook. He was a small boy, gentle in nature, who loved to draw instead of fight. His classmates often laughed at him. They called him weak because he did not join their rough games. One afternoon, as the teacher stepped out, two boys, Chris and Mark, walked over to David's desk. Chris pulled away David's notebook, waving it in the air. "Look at this," Chris shouted, showing David's drawings to the class. "Our little artist thinks he's special." The class roared with laughter. David's cheeks burned red, but he said nothing. Mark pushed his chair, and David almost fell. His chest tightened, but still, he kept quiet. Emily, a kind girl who sat near David, stood up. Her voice shook, but it was firm. "Stop it, Chris. Stop it, Mark. This isn't funny." But they only laughed louder. Emily's defense only made David's eyes well with tears. That night, David sat by his small window, looking at the stars. His drawings lay torn on the floor. He whispered to himself, "Maybe I'm not meant to fit in. Maybe I'll always be the one they laugh at." His heart ached with loneliness. Days turned into weeks. The bullying grew. They hid his books, spilled water on his homework, and mocked his quiet voice. Every time, David swallowed the pain, holding his tears until he was alone. But Emily never gave up on him. She picked up his torn pages, taped them back, and encouraged him. "Your drawings are beautiful, David. One day, they will see." One afternoon, the school announced a competition, "Create something that inspires." The winner's work would be shown at the town's youth festival. David almost didn't join, but Emily convinced him. "Show them who you are. Let your art speak." With trembling hands, David drew. He poured all his pain, all his hope, into the paper. His artwork showed a small boy standing alone in the rain, while a bright sun shone far ahead. The boy reached toward the light, refusing to give up. The day of the festival arrived. Parents, teachers, and students filled the hall. One by one, projects were shown. Then came David's turn. His drawing was placed at the center stage. The hall fell silent. People leaned closer. Some gasped softly. His drawing spoke louder than words. It carried pain, hope, and strength all in one. The judges stood. "This is powerful," one said. "This is the voice of courage." David won first place. The hall erupted with applause. For the first time, David lifted his head high. His eyes searched the crowd. Chris and Mark sat frozen, shame washing over their faces. Emily smiled at David, tears in her eyes. "I told you, David. One day, they would see." From that day, things changed. The laughter that once mocked him turned into respect. Chris and Mark walked to him later, their voices low, their faces guilty. "We're sorry, David. We were wrong." David looked at them, his voice calm. "Never bully in school. You never know the pain someone hides. You never know the strength they carry." The lesson echoed across the room. A boy once bullied had become a symbol of strength. And everyone who witnessed that moment carried the truth in their hearts. Cruelty may wound, but kindness and courage heal.